Or it could be something very risque. I just love that idea. You don't have to spend a lot of money to like show someone that you love them. A holiday for love, you just gotta be creative. If you're 21, I mean,
Count 1, 2, 3, and don't you stop the music, get into it, won't you dance with me? Find a place and lose it, you can do it, won't you dance with me? Move your downtown, we let it go, sunset high and I'm ready.
Hey y'all, what is up? It is Marissa, Nicole, and welcome back to my channel. Some of you may know me as my drifting desk, where I help you conquer college, and today we're conquering Valentine's Day in college. So today I want to give you some of my favorite like date night ideas that are kind of affordable, cheap, and we're going to touch on a couple little Valentine's Day gifts that are cheap and affordable for those of you that are in college or just young adults or just you don't want to spend a lot of money. Every month I ask you guys what you want to see from me on my channel over on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you definitely should, because this video was suggested by Shay. And I'm so excited to do this video because today is Monday and Valentine's Day is on Friday, so it's kind of like a last minute ideas for you guys as well, just in case you're kind of like me and you haven't really thought about it yet, but you need to do something or buy something or have something planned. Before we dive on into today's video, don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on your post notifications, that way you never miss a video, and let me know in the comments if you do have a Valentine this year or if you have more of like a Galentine girls night kind of thing, because both are totally okay. You don't need a significant other to treat yourself. You can do any of these things for yourself, but if you do have a significant other, I hope this video is helpful. We're gonna start off the video with some of my date night ideas, and they're some of my favorites, and actually some of these are gonna be ones that I'm gonna be doing for Griffin this Valentine's Day, but I'm not gonna say which ones because I'm sure he'll watch this video before I actually do them for him, and I don't want to ruin the surprise or anything. So be on the lookout for a Valentine's Day like get ready with me vlog of date nights and everything like that. That'll come probably next week, so you get to see what Griffin and I actually do. But here's some of my favorite ideas to do for Valentine's Day that are affordable. My first date night idea is actually one of my favorites. I think it's so cute and it can be so romantic, and you can definitely do things beforehand, afterhand, but I absolutely love this one, and that is going to the candle lab or something along those lines. I'm not sure if you guys will have a candle lab specifically near you, but something that you can like DIY or make your own candle. You guys can go down and sit down together and pick out your scents that you really like, pick out the jar, color a label. It's just so much fun to do that together. It's actually really affordable because if you guys make only one candle together, you could only spend maybe like $10 or $15 depending on the candle or the jar that you pick. If you want to take this affordable idea and like spice it up a little bit, at least in Columbus there's actually like a wine tasting cheese restaurant area right next to a candle lab, and so you do have to wait a little bit for your candles to like harden and stuff. So if you go make your candle, go next door, do some little wine tasting, get some cheese boards if you're 21, and then go back and pick up your candles, or just do anything, you know what I mean? Make your candle, go get brunch, make your candle, go for a walk, do something, because you do have to have some time to let your candle sit. Candle lab, one of my favorites. My next idea is along the same lines, and that is going to paint some potteries together. So there's tons of little shops, I'm sure, around your town or downtown that allow you to do a little paint of pottery or maybe some canvas painting with wine, stuff like that. It makes it much more affordable if you guys do it together. So again, like the candle making, if you just make one candle together, you both can paint one piece of pottery. That's a good way to cut down on the cost while also going to do something fun. For Valentine's Day, going out for dinner is usually expensive and also packed. You can't get a reservation anywhere, so I definitely recommend either going the day before or the day after, but also to kind of cut down on cost, maybe only going out for dessert instead of an entire dinner to cut down on cost. And it's kind of more like cute and romantic if you just kind of go out for cheesecake, or if you go to your favorite restaurant but then you only get dessert or maybe a glass of wine or something along those lines. You can make a home cooked meal at home and then go out for dessert, so that way you guys are still getting dressed up and you're like going out, but you're cutting down the cost by only getting dessert. And of course you can get one dessert to share between the two of you. Obviously that's super cute and you save money, best of both worlds. Now if you're living not in Ohio and somewhere warm, you can go and do like a picnic with things that you already have inside the house. It doesn't have to be an elaborate picnic. You could also do like a drive-through picnic and you just stop through Taco Bell or McDonald's or something and then hop out at a cute little park and eat it on a blanket. Like, I'm a true believer of, it's not how much money you're spending, but it's, you know, the time that you're spending, the thought that you put into it, and it's just like the effort, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care if Griffin buys me something that costs $300. I would rather go through Taco Bell's drive-thru and sit in a park and eat a picnic. That is just more meaningful to me than money. To each their own, but just know that Valentine's Day you don't have to spend a lot of money to like show someone that you love them. Now Griffin and I have a lot of fun when we cook together. That's something that we really enjoy doing, and so another date night idea for some of y'all, if you like to cook or if you just want to try something new, is to cook together, cook a meal together, or even do kind of like a face-off and have a contest of who can cook the best meal with ingredients that are in the house. house, or maybe do a $20 budget where you both go in with $20 and you try to buy something at the grocery store to make a meal for each other. Something along those lines would be so much fun, and you get to eat. And a little friendly competition is always fun, at least with Griffin and I, because we are very competitive and we are ruthless when it comes to stuff like that. So I can only imagine how much fun that would be for us to do. Now, something that I recently just did with my sorority sisters for kind of a sisterhood event was to go to this glow mini golf like putt-putt place, and it was so cool and so much fun. And so I'm thinking of things that you could do with your significant other along those lines of like going glow putt-putting or do glow bowling together. Stuff like that is relatively inexpensive, and of course it gets you out and about and doing things. And I just think that would be so much fun to do that with Griffin, because again, we're very competitive. So definitely tailor these to your types of relationships, but these are some of the things that I would thoroughly enjoy doing, as well as with Griffin. Now, I already mentioned that it's not about the money that you spend, but about the time that you spend, you know what I mean? And so honestly, if you just want to spend time with your significant other, do like a takeout spa day or something and just order Chinese food in. You guys can watch Netflix or binge a new series if you haven't seen You yet, but at the same time, you guys can do a little spa night and do either like massages, get your boyfriend to wear some face masks with you, light your new candle that you just made at Candle Lab, just have a nice cozy night in, turn off all the lights, only use candles. That kind of stuff is definitely romantic, but it just kind of switches it up so you're not just getting takeout and watching Netflix like every other night that you guys may do. Now, this next idea is absolutely free, other than potentially like the gas that you may spend, or of course I don't know everybody's relationships, so you might need flights or something to get to these places, but I think it's really cute to take a trip down memory lane and kind of visit all the places that are important or special to your relationship, especially on Valentine's Day, because obviously it's like a holiday for love. And so it might be really cute to go to where you guys first met, or where you had your first kiss, where you guys started dating at, or where you had your first date, or if you went to high school together or college together, something along those lines, because I think that would be absolutely adorable. Griffin and I haven't gone back to Siebert Hall, which was our freshman dorm together since freshman year, so something like that would be super adorable, and I'm just a sucker for all of that nostalgia, like sentimental things. If you guys are living in a dorm in college, I think it's still really cute to do like a dorm cooked meal instead of a home cooked meal. Going downstairs and making a meal together, even something as simple as spaghetti, going upstairs, eating it on one of your little TV trays with 2 chairs, your desk chairs, turn off the lights, light a candle, even though you're not supposed to, like, just make it special, make it something that you guys don't do normally. That's kind of what makes it special. Instead of just cooking a meal and eating it and watching Netflix, you're cooking a meal, potentially in nice clothes, or you're cooking your favorite meal. I promise you can make Valentine's Day work in the dorms. You just gotta be creative. A very easy, simple, affordable, go-to date night is always ice cream. I love ice cream. Cold Stone is my favorite. If Griffin were to take me out to get Cold Stone literally any day, but especially on Valentine's Day, I'd be happy. And again, to make it more affordable, y'all could just get a large and share it and make it all cute. Whatever works. Now, this next date night I've actually done before, and I have a video on it. I will link it up above for you guys, but it is basically a penny flip challenge. So you take a penny or a quarter, doesn't matter what kind of coin, you guys pick a number between like 1 and 50, for example. I think we chose like 27 or something weird, and then you drive out of your driveway, and every intersection you come to, whether it's a stop sign, a light, or something along those lines, you'll flip the coin, heads go left, tails go right, or whatever you decide, and you do that for 27 flips, and then wherever you end up is where you have date night. Now, Griffin and I got really lucky last time we played this, and we ended up at Cheesecake Factory, so I was completely happy about this. You could end up at, you know, like a Goodwill, which you might be like, but honestly, turn it into a thrift flip. You go inside, give yourselves $10 to try to like come up with the best outfit, or come up with the best decoration for your dorm or apartment if you guys are living together. Like, make the most of it, because again, it's not about the money, it is about the time spent. The last date night idea I want to give you guys could be free, or obviously you can make it not free. It is a kind of a scavenger hunt, so you could set up little clues around the dorm or around the campus or around the city or in their car or at work. Whatever you have access to and want to, you could leave clues or hints for them, and they have to kind of go through that scavenger hunt and end up wherever you want them to be, whether that's dinner for the night or back at the dorm for a movie night in, and it can be cheap or free. So those are all of the date night ideas that I have for you guys. Of course, there are plenty more, and I honestly highly suggest you guys literally just go to Pinterest, because Pinterest is full of ideas that y'all can use for date night coming up this Friday. But now I also want to share with you some of my gift ideas that I have that are affordable or free or just cheap to do while you're in college or a young adult, that you can do for Valentine's Day or a birthday or anniversary, whatever it may be. I think these are so cute. If you decide to do like like the movie night date night that I mentioned before, what might be cute is to kind of turn that into a gift/date night. You can literally pick up a box, but you can fill it with popcorn or their favorite candy and a bunch of other things to just make it to like a movie night box. They have tons of these kind of boxes again on Pinterest if you Google it. You could do like a colored box and pick their favorite color and literally just fill it with that entire color. You are my sunshine, and fill the box with yellow things. I feel blue when I'm not with you, fill it with blue things. Last Valentine's Day I actually gave Griffin this gift and it was cute, sentimental, and literally cost $1. And I'm sure you've probably seen this other places, but I did the 52 reasons why I love you thing, where you take a deck of cards, you write down a reason why you love them on every card. So there's 52 cards, of course, 52 reasons why I love you. I hole punched it, tied it together with some ribbon, and it turned it into a little book. Or kind of flipping that and changing it a little bit, still do 52 reasons or 365 reasons if you have been together for a year, or however many you guys want to do, but do it in pictures. So if you print out a whole bunch of pictures of you guys, you can write memories on the back of the pictures, still string them together like a booklet, but it's kind of like a photo album without spending the money on a photo album. But I think that's really simple and cheap, and it's a good flip on the cards. If you're having a cute date night inside, or even if you're going out to dinner afterwards, but a cute present that is also affordable is literally just to buy a bunch of balloons. You can buy as many as you'd like, but tying little pictures to the bottom of balloons and writing memories on them, and they'd kind of just hang throughout the room, and I think that is so cute and it's affordable. Now, my favorite gift idea ever, I always see this everywhere and I want to do it at some point because I just think it's so adorable, is to do the 5 senses gift. You buy a gift for every sense. So basically touch, sight, smell, hearing, and taste, and then you put it together with a little note that's like, being with you makes perfect sense. Or for the taste, you might buy their favorite candy, and for the touch, you buy them a fluffy blanket. For sight, you get them a picture of you guys. For smell, you buy them your favorite cologne or perfume or something like that. And for hearing, you could burn them a little CD of y'all's favorite songs, or just buy them their favorite CD. I just love that idea. I think it's so adorable, but that can be pricier depending on the things that you buy. But honestly, you could hit up a Dollar Tree or Five Below and get every one of those gifts. They just wouldn't be as elaborate as an expensive gift, but that is okay. Now, if you're like Griffin and I, we love food. And so I think a fun gift would be some sort of food if you guys aren't going out to do dinner and you do a little movie night in, like buying a dozen donuts and having the inside of the lid say, I do not know what I would do without you, or get donut holes like the little Timbits from Tim Hortons or something and doing I love you a whole bunch. I just think they're adorable because again, it's like the thought. It's the thought that you went out and just bought donuts and wrote that on there. I just love that idea. Now, I saw this idea on Pinterest that could go one of 2 ways. It could be very PG or it could be very rated R, but we're gonna stick with the PG version, and that is doing like a nice little relationship love Jenga thing. So if you go to a game store or something like that, you can buy a Jenga set and write with a Sharpie on each Jenga piece something cute, you know what I mean? Like, my favorite thing about you is, or our favorite memory together is, and then when you pull it out, like as you're playing Jenga, you would answer that thing or say that thing, or if it's, you know, give me a 5-minute foot rub or something and you rub their feet. I don't know, like it could definitely be something super cute, or it could be something very risque if y'all decide to do that. And my last gift idea is something that can be, again, very cheap, but it also could be expensive depending on how you guys want to do this. But it's basically buying a brown paper bag, which is cheap. And on the front, it says, brown paper bag tied up with a string, filled with a few of your favorite things. And then basically you'll fill that bag with some of their favorite things, whether that's favorite candy or lotion. If they love cats, you buy them little cat socks. Like, you could literally fill this with anything, something cheap, something expensive. You can get a big brown paper bag or just a tiny brown paper bag. But again, it's just the thought that counts with this gift. And I think it's super cute because, again, they're buying things for you. They know you so well. They know your favorite things. I just think that's very meaningful. But that's it. That's all of my date night ideas and gift ideas this Valentine's Day on an affordable, cheap college budget. I hope it was helpful for all of you last minute people like me, because obviously you're watching this video because you don't have anything planned, or you're just amazing and love me and watch my videos anyways. Let me know down below which date night idea and which gift idea was your favorite, and if you're gonna be using any of them this year, let me know. But that's it for this video. Be on the lookout for my Valentine's Day get ready with me, like date night vlog, everything like that. It'll be next week, so don't forget to subscribe down below. Turn on your post notifications, that way you never miss a video. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!